Denmark, a land rich with reminders of a history as romantic as a fairy tale. Once as fierce Vikings, they plundered the coasts of neighboring lands. Today, they pride themselves on being the friendliest of people. From castles to cottages, an air of enchantment hangs over this northern wonderland. Even the villages seem as enchanted as though some sorcerer had lulled its inhabitants to sleep for 1,000 years. Water, water everywhere. Seas, fjords, and lakes provide both sustenance and recreation. Lacking great area, all available land has been placed under cultivation. Industrious is the key word for the people of this small nation. They have organized their agriculture and husbandry on a cooperative basis, developed their own strains of pork and beef, and have become the world's largest exporter of meat products. And what would a smorgasbord be if someone didn't take time to supply the eels? Danish ecclesiastical architecture is among the most beautiful of Europe. Their unique round churches once also served as fortresses. Funen, the island where Hans Christian Andersen was born, honors the memory of the master teller of tales. Hans Christian Andersen himself once said that the best fairy tales are not made up of anything. They just pop up and say, "Here I am." Danish villages, too, are so magical that they seem to have just happened that way, as if they were made of candied plums and brown sugar instead of wood and stone. But wait, where is everyone? What could be more festive than a good old-fashioned country wedding with all the trimmings? For the Danes, with a rich love of their own culture, celebrate events of the present in the manner of the past. Storks nest on the roofs of happy homes. And apparently do their job well. The skillful craft of lace-making is an ancient Danish art. Denmark proper is made up of a peninsula and over 500 islands. So whatever route you take to its capital city, it will probably be by water. All bridges lead to Copenhagen. Wonderful, wonderful Copenhagen, capital of Denmark. This busy city of 1 million people grew out of a 12th century citadel founded by Bishop Absalon. Its unique character has been 800 years in the making. Once a medieval city, it has been destroyed twice in its long history by fires, and once by a bombardment. A city to wander in. Its buildings extend from the great period of the Renaissance to the modern age. Copenhagen has successfully retained its character and charm while making the transition to a modern metropolis. Fairyland abounds here, brought to life in sculpture. The Little Mermaid from Andersen's story overlooks the sea. Copenhagen is truly the city by the sea. Canals run right along the streets here, so that one can journey into the center of the city by boat. Good food is available at open-air markets, where you can buy all sorts of fresh fish, and especially eel, a smorgasbord delicacy. These descendants of the Vikings will get to the sea however they can. And what's good enough for daughter is good enough for dad. In this striking city by the sea, the fairy tales of the modern world have come true, as well as those of the old. Modern styling and elegance are as much at home here as the castles of the Renaissance. Could this be Danish modern? Once an absolute monarchy, now a democracy, the much-loved royal family remains a link between modern Denmark and the glories and traditions of the past. The Danish flag, called the Dannebrog, dates from 1219 and is the oldest national flag in the world. Pageantry, music, and gaiety are a Danish tradition. Trivoli Gardens, built on the site of the city's old ramparts, over 100 years old, and still one of Copenhagen's choicest pleasure spots. Here, young and old, native and visitor, while away the summer months in a living fairyland. At night, it becomes a galaxy of light, a living beacon of enjoyment. It is a perpetual world of entertainment and make-believe, a land for the young, where in a country 1,000 years old, the people have remained young at heart. Denmark is truly a modern country of imagination, a land where fairy tales come to life.